This is Brian, and welcome to this commentary playthrough of Final Fantasy IX. Been working my way through the series, pretty much more or less in numbered order so far, but I think the only exception would be I did do Mystic Quest. Now we're up to 9. Now, I probably say this too often, because they're all pretty great in my mind, or at least all good, and a few of them really great. This is one of the really great ones, in my opinion. I don't know if I would put it as my favorite Final Fantasy, but it's right up there. Depending on the day, I might put it up there at number 1. A bit between this, 6, 7, and 10 probably. And notable second tier ones would be something like 8, 12, 4, 5. Yeah, I'll just... Not to show any spoilers or anything, I don't think they do, but yeah, if you just let it play a little bit there, you do get a little bit of background information. So yeah, 2,000 square. Let's go ahead and get a new game going. This is not going to be a run where I get the best weapon in the game. I don't want to spoil it exactly, so I'm not going to tell you what that weapon is until I get to the point where it would be. But there is a weapon in the game that you can only get by getting to a point that's pretty close to the end of the game within like 12 or 13 hours. To do that, you'd have to skip most of the dialogue in the game and basically be on not exactly speed run type of pace, but way too much for a commentary playthrough, I think. I would not rule out necessarily never doing that in the future. I might try it, but I've never done it. Yeah, you start out with the girl and her mother on the ship, it looked like, in a storm, and then you got this this girl waking up. Yeah, this was the last mainline Final Fantasy game for the PS1, so it is a step up, probably as far as graphics from 8 and from 7. They went back to kind of a more medieval type of aspect, more fantasy-based type of game. Because 7 and 8 were getting more into the... Yeah, I mean, 8 had sorcerers and the sorceress and whatnot, but it was still a more combining future tech type of stuff, whereas this one is mostly about going back to medieval fantasy, I would say. Yeah, we got the guy with the tail here. Now, just to preliminarily, just to discuss, I said I'm not going to go for the quick run to get the sword, or the weapon. It is a sword. That's not really spoiling anything, but I am going to be doing about as thorough of a playthrough as I can, and I'm going to try to get everything. The only thing I'd question whether I want to do it or not is not to be too much of a spoiler, but there's a card game in this game. One of the side quest type of things. You don't have to do that much of it if you don't want to. And I don't think it's as good as the game in Final Fantasy VIII. But I might try to get a copy of one of each card in the game. I've done it before. Now, depending on how long it's taking me to get some of that, that'll kind of influence where I'm going to go with that. I do expect this to be a fairly lengthy playthrough because I am going to try to be pretty thorough in doing all the side quests. But anyway, let's get into it. Sure is dark. Guess nobody's here yet. So yeah, we are in control of this guy now. I can go into the menu. Don't have a name for him yet. Items. Yeah, typical Final Fantasy stuff. Thought it'd give me a description maybe, but it doesn't. Yeah, potion, high potion, ether, phoenix down, remedy, phoenix pinion, intent. I feel like they start you off with actually quite a bit of stuff in this one to begin with. Gotta get a little used to the buttons. Now, abilities? We have flee for now, which would kind of do what you would expect. It'll let you flee more easily from battle. Equip is different abilities, and these, you see that, I don't know what you call them, crystals. I have 18 out of 18 with that blue symbol in the middle there. Those are the points that you use to equip abilities, basically. I think I have enough to give him everything that he has available. Yeah, because he only has the 2. Legal. There, that's what you need for help, it'll tell you. The Moogle shows up if you press select. So you receive Gil even when you run from battle for that one. This one, you'll take damage in place of a girl. So basically like True Knight, Final Fantasy VI, where you'll cover the enemy. Or cover one of your allies and take the attack. Now where do we get those abilities? We learn them by equipping weapons and armor. Now for like the leather hat here, you can see there's fire down there, but he can't learn that, so it's grayed out. So yeah, we're learning Legio from the wrist, that girl from the leather shirt, and Flea from the dagger. And now the red one there, that just indicates that it's that's his specific abilities, which he can use, not the ones that he has to equip. Not to go over this stuff too much, it's pretty standard menu stuff, but yeah, you can also show all of his abilities there in his status menu. Yeah, speed, strength, magic, spirit, attack, defense, evade, magic defense, and magic evade. One thing that I've never really messed around with too much, that I wasn't aware of the first few times I played through this game, is you, when you level up, you actually do get bonuses, or you can, based upon the equipment you're wearing. I mostly usually just wear equipment until I learn the abilities that I can from them, and then I switch to a new one. And you get ability points when you fight the enemies as well as experience. Like that, you can see that I need 40 ability points to learn Flee. Order, of course. You can, yeah, you can do front and back row. Card. Yeah. These are all the cards you can get. I think it's 100. It's a 10 by 10, right? Like it. The thing with it though, if you try to get all 100 of them, I believe in this game you can only stock up one of each, or you can only hold a maximum of 100 cards. You basically would have to have just one of each card if you want to have the whole deck available. Do I want to change anything in the config? We'll leave it on wait. I'm not going through it as to make it like a challenge playthrough, more so as just a showing off everything type of playthrough. We'll go auto run. Speed, yeah, we'll leave those where they're at. Kind of like the classic blue, especially with the way they had the background set up. I think we'll go with that. Anyway, wasting enough time with that, let's... Trying to see if I can use a button to slow down when I'm walking. So I have it set on auto run, but I think for now he's not really doing any of that. It wants us to light the candle in the middle of the room, but if you go around the edges, when you see that exclamation point show up, that's when you have treasure available in this game. So 47 gil and a potion. Question mark shows up, we'll light the candle. Who's there? Zidane. At least I've always thought that's what his name is. Looks like Zidane to me. It could be maybe Zidane, but I think it's Zidane. That's what I'm gonna call him. It's me, Zidane. Blank. Hey Zidane, you sure are late. Sorry. Where's the boss? Ain't here yet. Yep, Senna, Blank, and Marcus, I believe, is the other guy. And yeah, launched right into a fight here. I think I get all of those guys in my group here, though. Roll a wrist, roll a potion. Yeah, because all these guys can steal. The thing about this game, one of the things that's going to make it kind of slow for me, is there are a lot of good steals you can get against bosses in particular. Well, mostly against bosses. And they're always, almost always, I think, going to have more than one steal available. And their best steal is going to be a fairly rare steal, so you just got to keep trying it. Now, in this battle, I have multiple people that can steal, so it's not quite as bad. But going forward, it's not always going to be that way. I'm hoping I can get this steal before we take too much damage here. He just has one left. Now, I'm not going to try to get to the point where I spend like a half hour trying to get one steal. If something like that happens, I will just move on and I'll let you know what it was. But I'm okay with adding like 5 minutes to a battle to get an extra steal if I have to. Just because some of the stuff that you can get will be pretty helpful. There we go. We got the Mage Masher. And then, yeah, it'll tell you he doesn't have anything. Like here, he does have that skill, but yeah, we don't want to flee. The rest of the guys, I think, just steal is their only thing they can do other than attack an item. This is meant to be more of a tutorial type of thing, so you're not supposed to lose this. Ah! Oh, my head. Oh, easy, you guys. Hey, fools. You're looking a lot better. Alright, let's start this meeting already. So yes, that is Baku. That's our leader. He was just kind of doing some training or testing against his boys, I guess. Here's the plan. Analysts, the infamous band of daring thieves, that's us, is heading to the Kingdom of Alexandria. Our mission? To kidnap the heir to the throne, Princess Garnet. I'll take it from here, so listen up. Our ship's about to dock at Alexandria. And when it does, we're gonna put on our costumes and perform I Want to Be Your Canary, the most popular play in Alexandria. Break a leg, Marcus, because you're playing the lead. Leave the acting to me. Of course, the real kidnappers will be Blank and Zidane. I'll distract the audiences from backstage with these little buggers. I can't stand dog laughs, but I'll manage. Don't worry about me. That'll be your cue, Zidane. Okay. That's when I kidnapped Queen Braun, right? And I think that's how you would say that, is Braun. That's what I've always thought. Could be Brawny or Brain, maybe, but I'm gonna call her Braun. That's when I kidnapped Princess Garnet, right? You bet. You're gonna kidnap the most babylicious beauty in all of Alexandria, Princess Garnet. She is the one we saw in the opening cutscenes. I believe the girl in the dress that opened the window. And here, we got a little black mage fellow. And yes, there are many different races in this world, going with the whole fantasy type of setting. Have airships flying around right at the start. There we go. We got the title drop. Yeah, he gets knocked over. Are you all white? Here, you dropped your ticket. Bye-bye. Alright, so now we are in control of the Black Mage here. He starts out with a mage staff, which will teach him fire. Leather helmet. I don't believe I have any other stuff to equip. So those both teach fire, so you wouldn't have to have both of those equipped, but right now it just happens that that's his best equipment. I did steal that wrist, but we do have an extra one available here that I can put on him. Because even though, yeah, we're two different parties, you still have access to the same inventory. No accessories yet. So he has the same stuff there as the Dane had. Okay, now this is a pretty big place. It also means there's going to be a lot of treasure I can pick up. You want to kind of try to hug against the walls of everywhere and just kind of explore. Like there, I got a zombie card. This gate leads outside. Kids shouldn't leave the city by themselves, you know. Okay, yeah, I didn't know if they said anything else or not. I thought I might have skipped past one there, but same stuff. Lizard Man card. It was took a while there to go, so I was kind of tapping the button. It was just another card, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Lizard Man, Zombie, it's Sahagin. I think there are a couple of things around the middle here too. Yeah, potion. This was just so you can read this. Heroine statue. This statue was built to commemorate General Madeleine, who fought in the 9th Limblom War in 1389. At the tender age of 13, General Madeleine fought against the Limblom army with only 9 soldiers under her command. She died in 1401, well before her time. Yeah, so going to war at the age of 13 as a general. Seems a little ridiculous by today's standards, but... Okay, now let's finally talk to everybody else. I saw the nobles first. Nikolai. Nobles always come to Alexandria to see the annual performance. This is a fish guy, I think. That might actually be what they call him. Yeah, fish man. I sure hope I can find a good rooftop to see the play from this year. And these guys are the nobles. Bird lady and a lion man, looks like. Oh, these street urchins are simply dreadful. Why, you're no city child, and you aren't a noble child either. Okay. Pretty sure that's all for the first area here. Now, the alleyway here, we are going to have access to a couple more things. Got a potion. This rat kid ran into me. Which, yeah, they do call him Rat Kid. Why, you? Get out of my way. One ran into me. Another potion. I think if I go any farther, I'm going to go to the next screen, so hug along this side. Well, that's it for today. Time to get ready to see the play. This one's a building I can actually go into. Got a lady working at the weaving wheel, it looks like. This pattern is making me dizzy. Grandma's savings of 9 gil. Oh, well, that wasn't nice. Took her money. Got a potion. And here you can actually climb up the ladder. And a Fang card. Ooh, just a little longer. Darling, I'm home. Not done with Lila's dress yet. Come back later. Every year, it's always the same. You're spoiling them grandkids, I see. Is that you, Laya? Laya, I guess? Ilya? Your new dress is almost done. You can stop and talk to some of these people. Wow, nobles. Theodore, wait for me. And it's going to be one of those type of things where they just keep same ones cycle through here. Nothing that really adds anything to the game, I don't think. Just more dialogue to pick up if you want. Nobles are in the square. Yay! Let's move on up. Herald. Honorable nobles of Treno. Treno, I think is what I usually think of it as in my head. Castle Alexandria is this way. So, tour guide, basically. There's a letter on the door. Read the letter? Yes. Goodbye, Alexandria. Been 3 years since I moved from Trino. I started a new business here, filled with hope. The people of this city don't accept me. Why? Why can't I sell any Oglaf goodies in Alexandria? Alexandria is still a hick town. Maybe my business is too hip for this place. I'm moving to Lindblom. In Lindblom, my dreams will become reality. Okay. Sure. Didn't mean to go back there. Let's hug the bottom here. 33 gil. And a goblin card. And a hippo kid who is named Hip Paul. Wow, nobles are so spiffy. Okay, is this the same kids that were in the other section, I guess? They've just come this far. Morning Star Bar. Today's half-price special, our original cocktail. Her Heart Majesty? Her Love Majesty? I'm not sure. Let's see if they let the kid here into the bar. Plan card. 27 gil. When I become the manager, the first thing I'll do is fix these stairs. Yeah, seemed like that'd be a good thing to fix. I gotta get back to work. Also, I wanted to see if there was anything here next to the stairs. Ashley. Looks like it's a guy, but Ashley's typically a girl's name. Guess I've heard of some guys named Ashley, so yeah. We'll sure be busy tonight. But it'll also be the last time we'll be so busy. Okay, and there's a potion. And here is a male red mage. Yes, we also have red mages in the game. I don't know why I'm so depressed. I have a ticket to see a great show. I should be happy. Oh yeah, by the way. Weapon. Originally used for combating mages. It adds a status, silence. Yeah, I can show you what some of this stuff does a little better here. Here's KO. It can't be used in the field. Alright. Restores 450 for the high potion, 150 for the regular potion, and 150 MP for the ether. But mostly I came back in here because I wanted to show off key item. Because he does have a ticket. Come see the all-time classic love story, I Want to Be Your Crow. A tragic tale of destiny, first memories, dreams, life, and death. Pretty sure that was all in the bar, so we can move farther along now. And same kids? Yep, same kids. Nick. Wow, how'd you get a ticket for the show? You better head straight to the ticket booth in the square. You have to get your ticket stamped there before you can enter the castle. Okay, yep. But we can also go into the shop over here. I think it's an item shop. I didn't mean to leave. I was trying to search along the wall. Here's one. 38 gil. Doug. Good afternoon. Yes, potions, Phoenix Downs. We'll pick up one of each of these just to have them for now. And those would do what you would expect. Here's Venom and Poison, which are two separate statuses in this game. And Darkness for eye drops. It'll take me a little bit to get used to the menus again and which buttons cancel and which ones select. They don't always keep that the same for some of these games. That hit Paul again? Yeah. I hid my 3 precious cards in a safe place. Well, I know where they're at, hit Paul. I'm gonna steal them. Okay, now we're up in kind of the main square here. Said to talk to the ticket guy. Peek into the ticket booth. Can I help you, son? What's showing today? This year's performance is the masterpiece. I want to be your canary. Tantalus Company is performing. What kind of troupe is Tantalus? They're star performers from Lindblom, the Regency to the west, with accompaniment by Lave Lederce. Lederce? What does I Want to Be Your Canary about? This play is a tale of romance between a noble and a peasant. You really must see it. Tell me about Alexandria. The Kingdom of Alexandria is a fine country, ruled by Queen Braun. Who's Queen Braun? Did you know Queen Braun has a beautiful daughter, Princess Garnet? Tell me more about Braun. Fortunately, I've heard strange things about Queen Braun recently. Who's Princess Garnet? Today is Princess Garnet's 16th birthday, you know? Her Highness is a beautiful princess, and everyone in Alexandria loves her. Princess Garnet really that pretty? Why, she's the most beautiful princess in the history of Alexandria. Show ticket, finally. What's this? There's something odd about this ticket. Why, it's another fake. I've seen so many today. Now, don't cry. I know how you must feel. Here, I'll give you these 3. You try to cheer up now, Got a goblin card, a fang card, and a skeleton card. Talk to Alleyway Jack to learn more about cards. Good luck, lad. Okay. Yeah, so if you didn't notice when I read it, I didn't want to say it, but yeah, it said his ticket was for I want to be your crow, and the real one is I want to be your canary. So that was a fake ticket somehow this little black mage guy got. Pretty sure it's still actually in my inventory. Yeah. And there you can see I want to be your crow. We're actually going to go ahead and call it there for today, so I'll continue exploring Alexandria and we'll move forward with the game. I know we didn't get a lot into it yet, but it does have a little bit of a lengthy intro before we really get into the meat of the game. Hope you enjoyed it so far, and if you did, I would appreciate it if you would at least hit the like button, because I know that really helps out, especially to get a first part of a series going. Also, if you have any comments, I would be happy to take them. I try to respond to all the comments as long as I can give an answer. Sometimes I don't always have an answer for somebody, and I might not respond, but I read all of them at least, so. And also, if you haven't already, please subscribe or follow. So, yeah, that's the end of part 1 of Final Fantasy IX. We'll catch you next time.